Yeah, absolutely. And I think I love this movie so much. I'm gonna say, okay, wait, hold on. I'm gonna say I loved it, but I think I like this movie so much is because this is something that can actually happen to us. This is when, like, if we're sponsored and we'd be like, NordVPN, protect your data, you know?
Yes.
But we're not sponsored yet.
What's up, guys? My name is Ed, and this is Marissa, and this is Distant Critics. Now, you guys see the thumbnail, you see the title, you know what we're getting into, the movie Unlocked. Now, before we get into it, we want to let you guys know that these are our opinions and our opinions alone. But if you guys have anything to say about this film, drop it in the comments down below. Join the conversation. And without further ado, Marissa, can we get into the plot, please?
Absolutely, let's do it. A woman's life is turned upside down when a dangerous man gets a hold of her lost cell phone and uses it to track her every move. So, yes, like we said before, we just watched Unlocked, and this is a South Korean film, so it's a little bit different, right? And let me tell you, Ed, this is my biggest nightmare. Losing my phone, somebody grabs it, doesn't give it back, gets into my phone, and finds all my data. That's like one of my biggest fears, and this movie just brought my fears out to reality. But Ed, can you tell me what you think about this movie?
Yeah, so I mean, like you said, it's a South Korean film. It's dubbed over it, and that's what kind of took me a second to get into the film, because
Hmm.
it's a foreign film. I don't really watch them that often, but when I do, I always actually find myself liking the movie, and there was no difference in this film. I really liked it. It took me a second to get into it, like I said, but overall, I think that there was a nice plot twist. I think the story was there. Um, what I liked about this compared to American films, right? We're always so heavy reliant on the actors and actresses and like the big flashy things, but foreign films, no disrespect to them, but they could have anyone in there. But the story is like always on point, and I feel like that was the same
Hmm.
with this one too. There's so many details that they paid attention to, the camera angles when they were using the phone as a camera lens to us, just so many back and forth things that, like you said, it felt like it could be something that we would think of, but it turned into a reality right before our eyes, and it was crazy to see their perspective from it.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think I love this movie so much. I'm gonna say, okay, wait, hold on. I'm gonna say I loved it, but I think I like this movie so much is because this is something that can actually happen to us. This is when, like, if we're sponsored and we'd be like, NordVPN, protect your data, you know?
Yes.
But we're not sponsored yet. Yeah, so it's I just want to say one thing that bothered me so much. Why would you go to this sketchy mall where there is not one single person in there? And it's like, I can like smell the mall through my
Hmm.
TV. Like, it's just one of those places where you're just like, I would never be caught going to. But yes, she went to. So, you know what? I don't feel bad for her that he was the only phone screen repair guy that ended up hacking into her phone and stuff. And I think Woo Jun Young really played this nonchalant guy, right? And kind of like acted as that friendly face for her, for Lina Mies. And I just think that he really took this role and made it bigger for this movie. I think honestly he was the star for this movie.
I'm not even gonna attempt to say his name, but yes, you're correct. Um, yeah, I think he did an incredible job in this film. Nothing that he did was just over the top. It was just, again, the small things that he would do, the way he would look, or the way he would just move sometimes. It was just really eerie. And I think we all kind of predicted how the film would end, but it was more so we were looking forward to um, the anticipation of how far they would push the envelope, and they didn't do anything too crazy in this film, but it was
Yeah.
just enough that like we were so invested into it, and it turned into like a fun little roller coaster. They had a nice twist at the end, and I think, yeah, overall it was pretty good movie. I wouldn't say it was like the best, but again, it's for what it was. It's nice. I liked it. I'm gonna give it a recommend. Marissa, what do you think?
I'm gonna give it a recommend. I think you should absolutely watch it once and kind of explore that and explore one of the fears that everyone I know. Don't even say that you don't have that fear because I know everybody has that
Yeah.
fear of somebody getting into their phone.
Look, the message to get away
So-
from this film is be aware of your surroundings and just stop being on your phone so much, because stuff like this movie could happen to you. But we want to know what you guys have to say about this film. If you liked it, if you didn't, whatever your thoughts are, leave them in the comments down below.
And if you have any other suggestions on any other movie reviews that you want us to review, please let us know in the comments below so we can turn your ideas into reality.
Yes, and we want to thank you guys so much for joining us today on Distant Critics.